Welcome to the Midnight MK Show, our first video edition.
Welcome, guys.
Let's fucking go, bro.
We're glad you're here.
We made it, man.
We made it.
We're on TV.
Dude, let me tell you, it was a journey to get here. And
Yep, I had to get some lights from Amazon,
yeah,
microphones.
yeah.
Really stepping it up here.
Yeah, we are stepping it up.
No more shitty laptop speaker, man.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, yeah. That, speaking of your laptop, we were like still dealing with your laptop, setting up the sound, and then we just went with his phone, and we got my phone doing the video recording. We got like fucking good technology out nowadays, bro.
Yeah, you get a little, you get some barriers whenever you try to do something new, and you just have to power through it and not give up. A lot of people could just easily just be like, fuck this, oh my god, I've been so frustrated.
Yeah, well, if you're like all
podcast.
upset about it, like,
Yeah.
that's why we were talking about, like, when we try to record this before, like, when you're doing shit by yourself, bro, like, you'd be taking it too seriously, and then you give up. But when you're with, like, somebody else, and you start taking it seriously, the other person's just like, you're a bitch.
Yeah, we're really good at
You know?
We like haven't taken this too seriously ever.
I know, and that's why it's, like, so, like, naturally grown into, like, something that I don't mind spending money on this because, like, I have everything else that I want to spend my money on, first of all. But
Yeah.
this is fun to do.
Yeah, this is my favorite hobby for sure, you know, out of everything I do.
This definitely improves my acting, too.
Yeah.
Being on camera more and more. Plus, like, I think anybody can benefit from being on camera.
Yeah, I think broadcasting in general is just fun.
Yeah.
It's just cool to put especially we're just like putting all our ideas out there. It's really like an art, in my opinion. This is like my art form and way of to like express myself, you know?
Yeah, I love that. I always think about, like, why I enjoy communication so much. And, like, it's because, like, when you, like, something makes you feel so good, like, you can, like, describe it to somebody in any way that you want to and, like, make them feel a certain way. Like, you can just tell a story. And, or you can, like, you can capture an image that not everybody could capture with their words because they don't have the ability to. I mean, a lot of people struggle with communication.
Mm-hmm.
Not that, like, there's anything wrong with that because you don't need to, like, talk well to, like, have a deep connection with somebody.
A lot of people rely on phones these days for communication, so I think a lot of people do struggle with that one-on-one communication because people are scared to put themselves out there in those situations, and, unless they have to, you know.
Yeah, they're afraid of rejection, but I don't know, like, why, if you're, like, older than a teenager, you would be, like, still so afraid of rejection.
Yeah, it's
That's
funny
like a
how
kid
much you
thing.
care about, like, everything, and, like, in your image and stuff in high school, and it's just like, who gives a fuck?
I mean, dude, like, whatever you can give a higher meaning to make everybody's opinion of you seem less important, you should probably do it.
Right.
Like, I mean, like, this is an example, like, I don't need to, like, impress anybody because, like, I have this that I'm more passionate about than impressing somebody. But, like, people do it with, like, religion, too. They're like, I don't need to impress anybody because I have the love from God. As long as you love something, like, you don't need to try to get love from other people, so you can just give love. Nah, I'm saying.
Definitely, man. Love is definitely important.
Yeah, and you can't get it from just sitting around.
Yeah.
Yeah, even when, like, I feel shitty, like, right now, like, before we did this podcast, I wasn't feeling the best the whole day. Like, I took, like, a midday nap, and it was kind of shitty. But, like, you can't stay home because that's the worst thing to do when you feel bad. And, like, now I feel, like, good doing this podcast. Maybe it's the heat from these lamps, bro. It's giving me a nice little tan.
Yeah, if I'm feeling bad, I have, like, so many go-tos to, like, get myself out of that state, you know? Whether it's, like, take, like, a sauna bath, work out, like,
working out.
Watch something to learn, like, on YouTube, like, one of my mentors or something. And, or just working, man. I just love to do work. Like, working is, like, one of my favorite things. It's, like, I love the feeling of the accomplishment of working and just, having multiple projects and things to focus on. Like, that's
Yeah.
what I do in my life.
I
and
think
that's-
most people feel that
yeah.
way. Whether like it's, except like most people get stuck doing something they don't
So many
enjoy.
people hate their job, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Probably might be listening or watching this right now in the corner of their screen. They're playing some fucking solitary.
Yeah.
Trying to make the day go by faster, you know?
Yeah, dude, hang in there. And like whatever you're interested in doing, just like make a business out of that on the side.
Dude, they say like the average person, like a 9 to 5 job, only works like 1 to 2 hours a day.
Yeah, dude, I
Isn't
heard
that
that and
nuts?
I believe that.
Me
It's
too.
like
It's
it is
pathetic.
nuts.
It's like, I mean, if I like when I had jobs, at least I like made myself try and set goals because it would just be boring if I would just try to be. It's like everyone literally tries to do the most minimal amount not to get fired.
Yeah.
And that's just like will just keep you in such scarcity. Because then you're always thinking about like you're so close to the like thin ice of being fired. That's always in the back of your mind. That's just like a constant like vicious cycle of shitty performance and like and just like
And
you
then
know
feeling
yourself
bad
can
about
do
it.
better too. So it's like
Yeah.
everything about it's so horrible.
Yeah, dude, if you're not always growing, like, your mind, I don't know, dude, I beat myself up when I'm not doing good. Like, I know for myself.
Yeah.
I think everybody does that, dude. And, like, if everybody would just be honest about, like, yeah, I beat myself up, or yeah, I feel shitty sometimes, or yeah, like, I feel scared about this, or this, or like, I, like, don't know if I'm good enough to do this, but I'm good at this and this, like, everybody would just be so much happier, bro. I just feel like it's the keeping it inside and like we all feel the same way, but we're all just keeping it inside. Well, not you and me, but like
Yeah.
the people who are unhappy because like I'm sure the people around them, they attracted them into their life. They probably feel the same way as you. And I
Yeah.
just know that for to be true.
Yeah, it's when pride gets in the way, you know. People just care about their image too much and what other people think. That's such like a low vibration state. Well, it's like the highest low, but it's still negative energy, and it's just gonna keep you down.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, like, preventing you from being 100% for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I do that to myself, too, when I, like, take anything too seriously. Like, when I'm trying myself to be perfect, or, like, what I think would be, like, my best performance, like, in acting especially, and, like, I think that can be applied to anything, because, like, the creative process is, like, an in-the-moment thing. Like this, like our best podcasts come out in the moment, and with acting, if I like want something to be so good because I thought about it and I was referencing other movies and I was like thinking like this actor I respect and blah blah blah, it won't be as good as if I was just like with this emotion, with this context, and then I was just like I wasn't being serious at all, and then it turns out great. But when I'm being serious and when I'm like, this is what I want to do, and it's serious to me that I want to do this, like, yeah, it's just stupid to like take things seriously. I think every time I've ever taken something seriously, it probably has come out worse than it would have if I was being lighthearted about it. Straight up.
Definitely, man. Yeah, it's like the more you like stress about things, it's like you put that energy into the universe and you bring that energy back in for sure. Like, the more it's like you will create scenarios that are negative in what you feared, because like the more you think about it, like your interactions will attract
It's
that
subtle energy.
Yeah, like every little thing, yeah, people will pick up on it. Like everyone will.
It's below a micro
It's
expression.
so subconscious. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Like you don't even realize it, but like everybody else, it's just like
They
we
know it.
naturally we're humans. We
Yeah.
like are magnets to pick up on good or bad. That's why it's like.
That's why we're so
Yeah.
advanced so fast.
Yeah, that's why if you have a funny feeling in your stomach or something doesn't feel right. If something doesn't feel right to you, it probably isn't right. Like there's a reason your body.
100%.
It's
not.
yeah, your body literally. Like I'm reading this book called Power versus Force. It's literally this scale that measures your like energy level, and it can be measured at anything. Can be like anything that was ever written or created or said, and you can figure out like your best decision that way. But just like everything you do, it can literally be picked up on. The human body is like what measures this.
I think the brain like throws me off more than, like I said, like the feelings that your body tells you if something's wrong. Like that's like the same idea as like writing things beforehand versus just being in the moment. Or even like, this is what I want to say when I see this person. Like, nothing ever works out that way. But, I mean, like, I think now we're just beating a dead horse.
Yeah. We talk about some more fun stuff.
We can talk about ASMR, which we were saying, like, when we started fixing our sound up.
Well, yeah, what the fuck is that again?
So, it's like, it's this thing on YouTube. I guess, like, people like it because there's this sensation that you can get, like, in your upper, like, part of your neck, like, right below the line of your bottom of your ears. But, I don't know, when people, like, whisper, they're like, "Hi, guys, welcome to my podcast. This is the Midnight MK Show, and we're here to give you a good time."
Dude, we would have no viewers if we talk like that.
I know, but, like...
It's like if we're just like a cult.
Girls do that shit. I know, right? Well, like, maybe if we were, like, hypnotizing people on the low, we were like, "Hey, guys." I don't know, is that how you hypnotize people? You tap on a black table?
Yeah, definitely.
Must be.
Anyways, I had a pretty decently viral TikTok go down the other day. TikTok gained strong, baby.
Yeah.
A pretty funny story. Yeah, I was walking back from Delaware Park over this way, and there's this bridge on Colvin where the train crosses, and a truck, like a moving truck, clearly too tall for it, went under it, and like the whole top half of it just got like shredded off, basically. And yeah, I got like 2,000 views. Pretty solid, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Get your profile there. It's like my 6th video, you know?
That's pretty funny.
Keep posting up, represent. TikTok for life, baby.
Dude, TikTok is
take
getting on
over,
Twitter.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I see it on Twitter all the time now. Like, for real. It's like...
Yeah, I use it a lot on my business.
And it's
post
adults.
Funny TikTok.
It's
People love
always
it.
adults.
Dude, yeah, I always get like comments. Wait, yeah, adults. Yeah, dude, it's funny. Like, I get comments for my Instagram reposts of other TikToks, and they adults love them. They think
I feel
hilarious.
like my age group is the only age group not using it.
Dude, yeah, funny. Haters. It's funny, dude. I posted like about like my Instagram about how TikTok was going to take over as like the new platform, as like Facebook, and then Instagram can take over Facebook. Like, I think the same thing's gonna happen with TikTok. And like, I immediately lost a follower for it. Like, people are literally getting like triggered by this, which is like gives me even more. That makes me like, okay, that is definitely gonna happen if someone's like that strongly against it. It's like, it's kind of like how Trump works, because it's like his negative publicity.
Yeah, dude,
also.
that's
It's just like you getting
If I tweeted about Trump, I know I would lose followers.
Yeah.
I know.
Exactly. It's like really risky.
I would never do it just
about
because
Trump,
like
okay.
I don't feel that strongly about it to do it in the first place.
Exactly.
I think I would I don't say shit about Trump now because like I would feel bad if I just made somebody like fucking start like hyperventilating or stressing out, because like to me it's such like a free, I don't like have any emotions attached to it, so like if I said it and somebody else started like I ruined their day, kind of feel like a dick because I knew it was gonna happen if I brought it up.
Exactly.
You know,
that energy would be so toxic and negative and get like,
yeah,
I hate that. I feel like a Trump or like just any argument, you know. I mean, I'm really neutral about everything. Like, I'm so in the middle. And it's just like to hear that, but then they'll just like ruin the entire like environment and kill the vibe.
Yeah,
everybody
how do
will
people
be
not
like,
know that's
people
gonna
like
happen?
fucking hate each other for life over this. Like, lose like friendships and like relationships.
Well, that's why I'm
That's what's
confused when
fucked.
anybody ever brings it up with a group of people that they're like not familiar with. It's just like you're a ballsy man, bro. You
like,
must have really read the room hard, bro.
Yeah, it's like just because you're like, if you're out there and you're on one side, it doesn't mean you have to like everything they support either. Like, you know, like
yeah, nobody
that's what I hate
ever
about it.
wants
It's
to
like,
think
yo,
about
you
that.
definitely don't agree with everything. It's like, I think everybody's a little bit all over the place.
Dude, I mean, like, that's the single root cause that I've identified with, like, a lot of study of psychology and other spirituality of, like, depression is that people can't make these nuances. Like, people are like, you're a piece of shit, like, and, like, they feel bad. Like, some people probably feel bad that they, like, thought Trump was a good president now because of this mass, like, guilt that is being laid on them for voting for him in the first place.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way, but, like...
Right, or, like, if they support them, it's like other people talking shit about Trump, they'll get all like, oh...
Yeah, like, they
yeah,
feel bad now.
Yeah, they can't even, like, admit it, and it's just like... Yeah, the whole thing is just... I hate politics.
I know, I wish, like, people would
just...
just...
negative energy.
It's crazy that, like, for, like, big issues like the ocean that I was telling you earlier or yesterday, like Pornhub is supporting it and like other celebrities have come out and supported it. I say Pornhub because I'm on Twitter, so like this is the stream of news, but like never the government seems to be like openly talking about it. And I'm not just coming at Trump, but like all the politician discussions are never focused around this stuff because it has to be like, this can't just be a coincidence that nobody talks about this stuff. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Dude, then it's like people like put all this pressure on the debate, and they ask these like really intense questions, and they give you like 30 seconds to answer a question that you can't even describe in that amount of time.
How did they think that that was the way that you interview two candidates to be the president? To have people talk for 30 seconds? Like, I feel like people, like, back in time they were smart enough to, like, figure out all of math, yet they set up this government now, like, in the past 100 years, that makes no sense to us as free thinkers.
Dude, cable just, like, ruins everything, man. I feel like everybody is like, fuck cable, man. More and more people are just dropping cable, you know?
Yeah.
And just, like, those sources of communication, it's just, like, shitty energy that, like...
It's not your choice to watch the TV, really. I mean, on Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, Amazon, like, you can watch whatever you want. I think it gives you, like, the ability to, like, just dive into whatever interests you.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube is the fucking best.
Definitely.
Best invention.
Yeah, YouTube, I'll put it, I can just, like, click on my phone and it'll pop right up to my TV. Like, that's the best.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the Amazon Alexa. I had one and I just didn't, like, ever use it for anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I know it had some cool apps, like stupidly random ones, like how the iPhone originally had its apps in the App Store.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just, like, a bunch of novelty shit.
Yeah, I like it because it tells me when my packages are coming and when they're here. And, like, that's...
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to get your packages selling, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I live in a pretty good neighborhood, though. Even though I'm in Buffalo, I don't have to worry too much, but still.
This doesn't even... I didn't know this was part of Buffalo.
Oh, really?
Is this North Buffalo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Still Buffalo.
Yeah.
Really close to, like, Kenmore, Tonawanda.
Wow, yeah. This whole area of Buffalo just changes street by street, man.
Yeah. The kind of area that Buffalo I'm in, it's just like really like little suburb. That's what I love about it. It's super central. It's like 10 minutes from downtown, 10 minutes from like Amherst, like UB, like the shopping areas there.
Yeah.
It's like really central here.
Yeah.
Except Kevin's house is like 25 minutes away, so it's like a trek here every time.
It really is.
You've probably put so many miles on your car coming here. It's like hilarious. But it's the chill spot.
Fuck it, dude.
Fuck it. Buffalo with our fucking word map, alright? Enjoy our decorations. No more pink MK. You get our beautiful faces now in this map.
Yeah.
More to come.
Yeah. Mikey got it because it's got his fucking, like, ghost town state.
Oh yeah, it's got Elmira and the baby right here. Even though Elmira's way over here. Where Harrisburg is, and Harrisburg's over here. That's Philadelphia. Pittsburgh's over.
So yeah, and we got this big tornado just fucking this shit up over here.
And we got the hurricane going here about 1 mile an hour coming in.
And it's just
it's gonna go here and turn to a 3 to 2 and be a lot less bad than they said because that's what always happens.
It's just raining out.
But yeah, this is what's gonna happen. If this is a future map, like this is all what happens when the water's gone. It just looks like this.
Wow.
Save the water, everybody. This is what this podcast is. All donations.
After this
Go to the
podcast,
water.
go on
the ocean.
Pornhub, watch a video. They're gonna donate money, and we're gonna save the
You're
water.
Pornhub tonight, man. What are you doing after this?
I'm going to bed. Well,
Relaxing.
probably doing some prayer. Okay.
Prayer.
Yeah.
Just messing, man. Do what you gotta do, man. If that's part of your prayer, if not, you know. Whatever
I don't
beats
want to
your
say
beat.
anything wrong, dude. You don't say it. This is like a more sensitive subject than like politics.
What?
Or
Masturbation?
religion.
Oh. Yes.
Praying and masturbation
Religion.
are both pretty sensitive. Sex is like such a not. Sex should be so much less desensitized than violence is desensitized.
I think sex has really gotten desensitized and like keeps getting desensitized, especially with like the younger and younger generations. It's like pretty just casual. I think we're like,
But it's not
like
in the
people our
media.
age. In the
Like,
media.
between us, like we're cool and like.
Well, the
I see
media, yeah, I
kids
feel
on-
like the media is like baby boomer fueled, and that has like that older mindset of like porn and anything like sex.
Yeah, and they're the ones in charge
Outside
of
of like
regular
marriage
TV.
is still like kind of shunned and like that's just fucking bullshit. It's not like shaming people.
I know.
That. It's like, yeah, it's just like slut
That's
shaming.
another thing that causes people like depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
And like there's literally nothing wrong with having sex.
Oh yeah, dude. Think about like how many couples have like the wackest sex too, just because they're just like
they're
so in their
afraid.
head and like yeah, like because the society has just been like be good and don't be a whore and don't
Yeah.
swallow.
If they
Swallow
just
if you want
communicated.
to.
Yeah, like if they were just like, do you want to swallow?
Like swallowing's okay,
Like,
so
yeah.
it is not. So are girls on girls. Like everything's good.
I mean, yeah, like as long as it's just love and respect, I don't see what the issue is. Like that's how like when I had like I have a younger sister. When I like was like, I was like, yeah, one day she's gonna have sex. Like, how am I gonna feel about that? And then I was just like, well, she knows what respect feels like, and she knows what love feels like. So as long as she knows those things are there, then like I just don't feel like there's really ever an issue if somebody's an educated person or like a responsible person, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know, for girls especially, it's just like, it must suck, because like they're so like sensitive, and then people are just like, slut!
Well, like it's like girls like slut shame each other even worse than like dudes slut shame girls, you know?
Yeah, I mean, guys never do it, because guys are just like, well, if I tell her she's a slut, then she's not gonna fuck me.
Yeah,
But,
like,
like-
you should never be ashamed to hook up with somebody or have sex. Like, it's just sex. It's so
You
natural.
should just do what you want without
Yeah.
the regards
Just
of,
like don't get
other
herpes
people.
and shit, and like wrap that shit up, boys.
I just think God
Girls
would've
make the
made-
boys wrap it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that
shit
shit
up.
sucks. You know.
Yeah, but like God would have made sex like feel like not so good if it was wrong. You know?
But like, dude, condomless sex really is so much better than condom sex.
You think
It's
so?
like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why I even said, do you think so?
Like, I almost feel like banging one girl consistently without a condom is like as good as banging like 3 girls with a condom. Like, like that really is like
That's
this-
a really good question, dude. Would
right,
you
is
rather?
that- dude, there's something about the connection. Yeah, without like getting STDs or pregnant. No, with the girls on birth control.
Yeah, this is
I'm not saying you
hypothetical.
just do it. Like,
You know.
More like, yeah, when you get in like that relationship setting or whatever. You know.
I think I would rather have the threesome with a condom.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of like
But that was a good
3
question.
is better than 1.
You almost had me sold with the pre-sale.
It
like,
depends on the
fuck
mood,
a
man.
condom.
It depends on my mood. Because sometimes condoms, like,
If I'm trying to have
It
intimate
sucks.
sex, I mean, like, yeah, dude, like, if I'm horny, then, like, yeah, then, like, I'll take the threesome, but, like, if it's, like, if I'm just, like, trying to have, like, good sex, then I probably want, like, one person.
well, I mean, not like a threesome. I mean, like 3 girls separately.
No, that's what you said.
No, I didn't.
No,
say,
that's
no.
what she said.
Okay, well, I meant like just like you have like one girl in rotation you bang, or you have 3 girls in rotation you bang with condoms.
Yeah, fuck that. One girl then. That one's not even a good question because like then I'm sure I want the one girl.
Right, because then it's like the condoms like kind of suck that much, right? It's like
Yeah, condoms are horrible.
It's
But like I
literally-
just don't want a baby.
condoms. It's like eating a cookie with like saran wrap and just like swallowing it without tasting it. And you're just like, that wasn't. I'm like, it filled me up, but like it didn't really taste good, and it didn't really taste like a cookie. I'm kind of confused. What's this shit around here? Dude, I think I just had the analogy of
I think
2019.
you nailed that shit. But like, I don't know.
I don't
Don't
know.
take my word
condoms,
for
though.
it.
Yeah, don't be getting coming back here. You're like, you caused me to get pregnant. I'm not your dad. I'm not Planned Parenthood here.
Yeah,
Just
I can't have kids, dude.
You can't? Why?
I can't. Yeah,
What do you mean?
I just don't want any.
Oh, I thought you meant like you were infertile. I was like,
Oh, I don't know why you would think that.
Yeah, I was like, you never told me that. I was like, are you okay? It's like, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Just depends. Let's see how I feel in the future.
No, I
Not
definitely
like
want
kids or
kids.
marriage. Like sometimes I think like a life partner would just be way better than marriage.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Being single
Sounds
is
like
pretty
you're gay
sweet,
when you
too.
say that, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I think a life partner would be better.
like a life partner chick.
If somebody said that to me, I'd be
Also
like,
down to bang other chicks.
"That's cool that
That's
you're
pretty
gay." Huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's also yeah, exactly.
I just wanna like.
I feel like that's what like a lot of couples in Hollywood do, and then like some of the dudes in Hollywood are also gay, and like if the girls want a gay guy, then they just search out a gay guy. But like yeah, I feel like everybody's just be fucking in Hollywood, you know?
Hollywood's a pretty wild place, man.
Yeah, or maybe not. I mean,
Yeah,
there are
maybe-
some ugly people.
Maybe more people are just fucking.
Maybe
people
not
off, though.
Seth Rogen. I don't think anybody's fucking that guy.
Yeah, dude. Mad bitches are fucking Seth. He's hilarious, dude. Mad girls are probably like, what? I would fuck Seth Rogen right now.
Leave in the comments if you fuck Seth Rogen.
Yeah, if you'd fuck Seth Rogen, like and subscribe. Also, if you don't
Yeah.
want to fuck Seth Rogen,
Then like and subscribe for me.
We fucking
and
love
fuck
you.
Mikey.
Thank you, fans.
Yo, we
viewers,
should have
love
2
you.
teams.
You guys are what we do it for. Keep it going.
Yo, we should have 2 teams and then break up as a podcast, and then I'd have like 2 separate YouTube channels, and then like hire like a boxing match and have like thousands of our fans come.
Okay.
That's a thing that happened on YouTube
Yeah,
between
really?
Logan Paul and KSI.
That's funny.
Yeah, they like fucking yeah.
They box each other.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was like good boxing.
They fucked each other up.
Yeah.
Them.
Yeah, I mean, too bad those guys are fucking.
Yeah, I would be like, too bad Jake Paul is a fucking piece of shit.
Jake Paulus, what did he do? What did
I don't know what
I
did
just
you do.
stumbled like a retard.
I don't know, he like went to like the suicide forest and was like making
That was
fun of-
Logan Paul.
What did- oh yeah.
Yeah, Jake Paul's the younger brother.
Oh, okay, maybe he's okay then. Jake Paul, I take that back. I don't even know who you are,
Jake
so
Paul.
I can't really say shit. Well, you have a shitty brother.
Jake
So-
Paul, I'm calling you out.
Dude, I feel like you look like Uncle Sam right there.
You're going to paint. Fucking keep touching the mic. Did you say I looked like Uncle
Touch
Sam?
the boat. Touch the boat.
Don't touch the mic. Rule
Yeah,
number 1 of the
you're right.
podcast. Yeah, right? Don't smoke, kids.
Hit the wall. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was nice, dude. That was a good time.
Yeah, I know.
We just got 5 new subscribers.
We should.
Yeah.
Every time we get the whoa, somebody, one of you guys
You
watching,
ever see how they like
needs to
throw it up and
subscribe.
you catch it?
Yeah, they're like, yeah. We got this table in front of us. I don't want to like go too
Well, it
hard.
kind of looks like you're juggling.
I don't want to go too hard. Yeah, I know it does look like that.
We don't want to blow too hard and fucking shake the whole neighborhood up, man.
Yeah. We don't want all these
God damn it.
bitches we got in the other room to just break through the glass door
Yeah.
right there.
Hold on. Jeez. Yeah. Yeet. So Kevin's a lifeguard these days. Niagara Falls.
I think I'm a hockey player because
His
I have
lifeguards
this.
the waters in front of the waterfall. So if someone jumps in, he fucking.
Well, when I see my reflection in the water, I jump in, and then you see that.
So then he goes over the falls though, but he has a little parachute, and he just fucking. Well, that was like someone's job.
What, to parachute off of Niagara Falls?
Yeah, you know one guy. One time he had a fucking jet ski, dude, and he went off it, and he had like a jetpack propelled like parachute that like launched it out, but it didn't go off in time, and he died. But the video.
Did you just make that up?
I swear to God, we'll watch it, dude. This is why we need a fucking Jamie. Like, this would be so fucking epic to put in here. But yeah, literally.
I want to be so goddamn mean
it's
to
sick.
Jamie
Like,
when
it looked like awesome, and then he died. But like, he went off, like, fucking got some air. Like, you hear it go, whoosh, and then he goes down, and yeah.
Yeah, and then he died.
Dead. Well, it was pretty crazy recently.
That's kind of sad.
A guy went over and survived because the waters were like twice as high as usual. So it was like millions and millions of gallons run over at once, so it saved him from getting crushed at the rocks.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What was it like the part that's like, I was just there and there's like this part where like I thought somebody was gonna, I thought it was, I don't fucking know what Niagara Falls looks like. So I saw this part and I was like, there's no way that somebody would survive. It's just like so many rocks underneath. And I thought this was the area they jumped down. So I was like, what the fuck? But then I saw the actual falls. So like, yeah.
Give a little review of 500 Maple. We went there last weekend. Our boy Shanka came to visit. Shout out to you, Shanka. I know you're watching, bro.
What's up, Shanka?
Shanka, living in Florida, came through to Buffalo. One of our frat bros.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Had a good time. We went on those little pedal boat tours on Friday, all three of us to start. And it's just like literally a boat. You like pedal and like have drinks on and like snacks and shit. And we went up like, that's like we left from Buffalo Riverworks, so it was like a little canal, went up and down. It was like sick views, right, dude? Like you were like loving the fucking the walls.
We went
and
there
shit.
like when it was at like sundown, so like the sun was setting and the sky had like this purple in it and like cotton candy looking. The clouds were like so like light and fluffy looking.
There's even like a lighthouse at one point. It looked like we were at like fucking Cape Cod, and it was like the fucking
all
backdrop was like fucking surreal.
I would do that shit like, I want to do it like a couple more times, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it was so much fun. That was so much fun.
$500 though. That's pretty
holy
steep.
fuck.
It was like pretty, but it's like only an hour and a half or so. Like
yeah, that wasn't that much time. But like if
I want to run
like
that business, you make fucking cash money and fucking running a little boat. We're the fucking power too, man.
I tipped him like $24.
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah.
You're feeling the.
I did not know that I thought it was like much cheaper. That's why I tipped him that much.
Nice.
Whoops.
Oh no!
Whatever.
Coming got a little tipsy. You were pretty fucked up,
dude. By the time we got to this bar that we're telling you about, 500. What is it? Pearl.
Yeah, that's where we went next.
I was like literally blackout drunk.
Well, first like the guy wouldn't let coming in because he's wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah, I was having so much fun though. Like I was cooling and like all this fuck shit was happening to me. And, like,
yes, we were not phased though.
Yeah, like first of all, like yeah, I didn't have pants with me, so like I was wearing your pants. And then like when we got there, the guy's like, "You can't wear that shirt," and it was just a brown shirt.
Yeah, so we had to go to the car, get Shaka's shirt in there. Meanwhile, Shaka and our other friends go up because we knew somebody working and we like missed our windows. We had to sit down there for another like 15 minutes before the dude we knew came back down, and then we finally.
But I honestly loved going like sitting down there.
Yo, yeah,
like,
I think down there was
hot.
better than up there.
Yo,
you
I'm
get up
not
there and you
playing.
can't fucking
so
move,
boring up
and then
there.
it's like there's like two views that's not even as cool as Sky Bar. Like no offense, Maple.
It looks much better than Sky Bar.
Really? I think
the
Sky
view
Bar
was
lit.
insane, dude. It was literally looked like
it was just
an
like
endless
tiny.
valley.
Like even it was like third of the size of Sky
yeah.
Bar. Like
Dude,
it's just like way
on
too
top
cool
of
and
it,
to be that busy. Like it's
yeah.
you know.
The people there like weren't. They were like those pretentious art people, and it was just like kind of annoying at one point.
Yeah, it's definitely like a richer vibe. Everybody was like really dressed up.
I know, but like they weren't like dressed up and like looking good though.
Yeah, and everybody was like, nobody was
stuff.
like dancing.
Nobody was
like actually having fun. It was like people were there dressed up to be like, all right, I gotta look like I'm the fanciest.
Did that place just open or something?
Yeah,
it did.
But that's the vibe there. It's just like it's also like older. There's like a mix of like a lot of ages.
Now after shitting on it this much, I would definitely like go there again.
Yeah, I'll go there.
And I think it's like I think it's probably the best bar in Buffalo.
No, I think Rec Room is way better.
Oh yeah, Rec Room's pretty cool, but it's
That's
just like
nice.
a younger vibe. I'm kind of like the person that would like 500 Pearl, and I could see you not liking it as much as me.
Word.
Cause you know I'm just fucking awesome and you suck.
No, I like the.
That's what I was
I like
saying.
the lit places, and you like the.
Yeah, the like
shit
lame
places.
ass. Yeah, exactly. Dude, they had like a like VIP area downstairs. Like I don't know, dude. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we were playing like Giant Connect 4 and like that bunch
Yeah.
of cool games like that big ass Jenga and shit.
I mean, that wasn't in the VIP area.
Oh, VIP. I thought you were talking about downstairs.
Yeah, downstairs there's the VIP seats that were like.
Oh, those little like they look like little like love seats.
Is it like yeah? Do you think they serve food and shit there? It didn't look
Yeah,
like it.
I think they do.
It didn't look like it.
I don't know, but it was like they have to if it's like that nice. Maybe not. Maybe just like martinis and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the drinks there are super expensive compared to other places in Buffalo. It kind of has like a New York City vibe, I bet, like with the prices and stuff,
Yeah.
and just like how it's fancier and shit.
Yo, I honestly can tell that like these lights have been on for a good amount of time because I'm
Hell yeah.
sweating. It's crazy. Like we might back them up the next episode or something.
Yeah, maybe film during the day.
But like I'm sure we look good with our skin just like.
Yeah, we're actually
glistening.
like this is like an actual midnight episode. I think this is our first
Yeah, dude.
late
This is
late.
midnight. Yo,
Let's fucking go.
that's pretty legendary. That
It is.
our first recorded episode
Yeah, it's like you
did
see
start
us.
at
It's
midnight.
actually at midnight. Let's fucking
We didn't
go.
plan it to be at midnight. Because,
Yeah, we wanted to do it like 3 hours ago, but then first
literally.
the fucking audio had to update on the computer, and then we realized we couldn't use 2 mics at once, and then we had to switch from
15
my
other
computer to
things.
my phone mic,
Yeah.
and then now here we are because we fucking love you, viewers.
And it started at 12 o'clock midnight.
Yeah, like
bro.
I said, we could have been so frustrated, and we could have given up like so many times, and we really like thought about it, just be like, oh, we could just do this another night, you know, we're learning.
Yeah, exactly.
But then we're like, nah, fuck it, like we're just like in a good mood, and
Because it doesn't fucking matter. Like, this is just for fun.
exactly.
But, like, we like the viewers watching because, like, I can feel like a celebrity or something like that.
Going home to Elmira to visit my hometown tomorrow.
Yeah, you are. It's gonna be, like, how many days without you here? 5?
Nah, like 3 or 4, like 3 days. 3 days, 4 nights.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna miss me, man? You guys gonna miss me.
Ooh,
Like,
excuse
you'll
me.
say I'll be back, brother. I'm just posted. Now I'm gonna try to work on this, get it edited. So hopefully you're watching this when I'm in Elmira.
What? There's probably not even gonna be that much to edit, you think?
Yeah, it's gotta cut.
Line up the sound with
Yeah,
that.
mute the audio on the video and add the audio from our new mic. We got the lights.
Dude, if
Feel
anybody...
the abundance here, baby.
We're really teaching other people how to start a YouTube channel.
Yeah, if you guys want to know anything like what we bought, just
Yeah, comment.
I could honestly, I'll just put the links in the description because it'll be pretty easy.
What a guy.
Amazon, you know,
Yeah.
simple.
So cheap.
These lights, definitely recommend. There's like a kit of 2 lights for $70.
Yeah, like the photo.
These are
lights.
legit as fuck. Yeah, they're like where you go get your picture taken, like those kind of lights.
Yeah.
Box lights.
Big
Very
box.
cool.
Yeah. They look like 2 square titties.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So how does
Holy
it feel to be done with school, Kevin? What's on your mind, man? What do you want to do?
Every day I'm just like thinking about like what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. It's honestly kind of annoying sometimes because like whatever, you know. But like
Sure.
nah, I say whatever because like I mean, you know, like both of us, we like to read and like we like to learn about shit and like because it's like so much fun and interesting to do it. So like I try to stay like relaxed when it really comes to like down to do stuff like that because I just know I have the ability because I like acquired so much information and like when you're like so serious about it, which I have the tendency to be because like I said, every day for some reason I can't help but think about it. So yeah, like when you're so serious about it, you know, you just like don't see all your options.
Yeah, talking about the learning aspect. We've been watching this show called One Strange Rock on Netflix. Highly recommend. You got like Will Smith, like narrating it, which makes it dope. Yeah, and it's just like it's so like captivating. Honestly, like really for something to be on TV, it like keeps my attention. Like I actually don't have the desire to like look at my phone. I like want to watch it.
Definitely the camera shots and like the places in the world and in space that they're like videotaping.
Yeah,
they're like a rainbow of fucking colors.
It's all this like footage, like astronauts talking about being on the space station. It's crazy. You're like at all these like risk for radiation when you're on there, which like was really interesting to learn. Like when you're laying there, they say sometimes they're just like sleeping. And they just see like fucking bright flashlights, and it's literally radiation from like wherever like stars have blown up billions or millions of years away, whenever it was, and it's just like went through their optic nerve. So it's like, who knows like what like the long-term effects of being in the space station are, because definitely could be a higher prevalence of cancer for sure because of the radiation.
They basically said it was like you could never move to another planet. I thought that episode was really good.
Yeah, that's like the problem now with moving to Mars is the radiation.
And the fact that we can't bring all this bacteria with us.
Yeah, that too. Like they don't know what's gonna happen. We just like are in a bacteria-less space.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way that we could survive, and I don't.
I think that's so complex, and
I think that was kind of the point they were trying to make with the episode. And like they were just, such a good series that like they do make the point like theatrical, and they're like, we're gonna try to go to Mars, but like, dude, the whole episode is them basically proving that we can't go and survive on Mars.
Yeah, it's like pumped when they talk about living on Mars. I'm like, fuck yeah, like I know we can do and shit. But then they talk about things like this, and I'm like, oh yeah, like reality check, like all these things you need to take into consideration and think about because obviously it matters. Like bacteria, we have more bacteria in our bodies than we do cells. Like
that's why it's fascinating how special Earth is, and like that this could never happen without like this exact way it's set up.
Like our electric magnetic field literally protects us from all this radiation all the time and like shields it.
We have this protection from the radiation, and we have like this vast universe inside of ourselves of bacteria. Like,
and the way the Earth like tilts from being hit just the right way is like the seasons are necessary.
77 degrees
for life.
And 23 degrees.
And we're in the Goldilocks zone, which is like the exact like closeness, not too hot, not too cold, away from the sun.
Right.
I love that Goldilocks like distance.
I wonder like if the same bacteria and like shit would develop, because like the universe is all made of carbon, so
yeah,
probably.
Yeah, that's why like you burn whatever you burn just turns into carbon because it's the building blocks of everything.
Yeah, I think
like the first thing that was here.
I think like shit used to be, in fact, this is definitely true now. Because I saw like something like on the internet about how like there's like these big mountains that are like carved off and they look like they could be like tree stumps or something. This is like obviously not in America, but like the animals grow so big in the world where like there's excess of carbon and shit, and like maybe on Earth there was like a ton of extra carbon at one point in time. I found that really interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, because like if we had more carbon right now, like we would be a bunch of giants.
Right.
And like that's why we would have the same bacteria if like there was another Goldilocks zone, because like we're made out of the stars.
It's also cool, you know how we had like holes in our ozone layer? It's like fixing itself naturally.
Dude, the ant has made it onto this.
Yeah.
Right now,
this fucking at one point it crawled onto the fucking camera, and I was like, "Don't go on the goddamn lens, you piece of shit." Yo, like,
We didn't say
wherever he
anything.
stops on the map, we're gonna go one day, Kevin. Alright?
We're gonna go everywhere.
Alright,
one day.
we're going to this oceanless. Oh, where's he gonna stop first? Dude, he won't actually stop on the colors. He wants us to go way north. Oh, no. He won't actually stop on the words. He does not want us to. Wow, this is...
I think he stopped.
Oh, wait. Oh, dude, he needs to actually stop. I want him to stop on the map. Oh, now he's fucking with us.
Dude,
He's been fucking with us all night. This is what you came here for, everybody. This kind of entertainment, let me tell you.
Should we kill it?
Nah. I'm a Pisces. I'm pro-life.
True that. We're always pro-life.
Except like for abortion, I think the woman should choose, usually.
Oh yeah, me too.
Well, I think the man should have say.
I honestly said pro-life when I was thinking about like suicide.
Dude's gonna stop. Where we going? Dude, what is not some buffalo? I shit myself. Holy shit, easy. Dude, he won't stop on the map. Dude, he's scared to stop on the color. If you guys can see this.
It's because ants can only see in the two dimensions.
Yeah, probably thinks it's on like something.
It does think it's on something else.
Yeah, it's like, I can't be here.
Yeah, that's interesting to me.
Oh, here we go again. This is gonna be the one. Stop. Stop. Wow, dude. Look, he thinks he's like. Yeah, when he gets on another words, he starts speeding up.
I don't even know if they can see in color, to be honest. It could just be like look like a shaded in area that would perceive depth.
Yeah, I've always like want to know like perspectives animals see out of. You know, do you ever think that way? Like, oh, what's it like to be an ant or a spider or something?
Well, they see in I don't know if spiders see in 2D. Probably not.
What would it even be like to see in a 2D, like a cartoon?
Dude, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be trippy and weird and prime. It sounds like it'd
be like Paper
it's
Mario.
like basic life. It's like undeveloped, like dumb life, kinda.
I wonder, does that mean that like
consciousness.
our bugs like? It's on the ceiling now, dude. I'm bugged out now with this shit. Like,
Oh, what the heck?
around.
I do it again.
Oh!
Oh no! This is quality. Yo, I can't wait to see my reaction, dude. I literally dodged that shit. It got caught in the spider web, started fucking tweaking out, and it just fell. And it was just like right behind me. This just gave the shit on me. It's like a little ass ant. I don't even know why.
Oh shit! It's right there. I think. Is it still?
Dude,
Fuck that ant, bro.
Dude, he is not fake. This ant's a beast. He's just like. That's what's cool about ants too. It just survived like Empire State Building fall based on its size, and it was just like licking its leg.
Yo, are ants made out of? Yeah, they have to be made out of carbon. So
no,
ants,
they're made out of titanium. That's why they don't break. You're like,
dude, like, we're made out. Why don't we have an exoskeleton? Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
because we shed it in the first years of life.
I remember.
What do you mean? I was like tear it off.
Like, it seems like bugs. Why wouldn't we adapt to have that stuff?
I don't know.
It's
It
interesting.
must be more.
I think it's
beneficial
so we
not
can
to.
feel pain. Like, is it beneficial to feel pain?
Yeah. Then we don't get hurt.
Do you think bugs feel emotions? I don't think they're capable of it.
No, I think they feel it's like chemical reaction. They're like chemical decisions.
Like, just a light switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, bees today were like loving on me today. Or lately they've just been following me so hard. There've been so many bees. I feel like by the end of the season they just like add up. And there'll probably a lot of them die soon when it starts getting cold and frosted at night and shit.
Good.
Good. Dude, I've been seeing
Save the
some bees
bees.
that be like, I don't know what kind of bees they are, bro, but they're these like steroid big ass.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen one of those before,
Dude,
yeah.
what the fuck is that? They're fucking boss.
Bro, like, yeah, one of them was like parked. And like, parked is the perfect word to fucking describe what them
Yeah, cause
landing on
dude, it's
something
like
is.
it's like, yo, this is my shit.
They
It'll
parked
fucking
their
boss
ass
off
on that,
other
yeah.
bugs, be like, get the fuck away.
Bro, it was parked on the window of like somebody's car and they just wouldn't get in their car now. It was like so goddamn big.
Yeah, dude. These things are
Oh
like
my god.
brolic.
Yo,
I've never even seen them before.
So, in my yard, when I used to live on, like, my first house, like, we had this huge yard, and, there was this bee nest that was like really far, like in one of our trees, so like it didn't bother us because it was so high up. And then like all of a sudden one day, like we see like this clump, and like we think it's another bee's nest, and like in another tree like right by it, and it wasn't. It was just like a whole hive of like invading bees that posted up, and they were just like crawling on each other in like this weird like clump on this tree. And then they like start going at each other, bro. And like I have a huge front driveway and shit. Like it's like in a fucking like triangle. There's like a basketball hoop like in the distance. And like the whole thing is just a swarm of bees. Like
Jesus.
Fighting and shit. And like we have to go inside. Like we are all outside. And like we have to go inside, dude. And like it just looked like a fog. And like we go back outside and like there's just millions of dead bees on our fucking driveway.
Oh, what the fuck?
It was disgusting.
It's like bee genesis or some shit.
Yo, I had never seen some shit like that.
Dude, like one time I was gonna go into
yeah,
Carrabba's, like here in Amherst, my parents were visiting. Dude, they have like these trees and bushes like on top of their fucking roof. And there was some kind of bee's nest in there. Dude, at one point the whole parking lot and front door was swarmed and we couldn't go in for like 15 minutes.
They were just like
Dude,
covering
everywhere. Yeah, just covering.
That's
everything.
so
They're all over
scary.
the car. Hell yeah, they're like
I hate
yellow
that.
jackets too. Like
Imagine
fuck those.
you die because of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta be one of the worst places to die.
For sure. Dude, I've seen like
Stung to death.
this woman got like 500 stings, and they had like the best way to get a stinger out was to take a credit card out done before you just go, whoosh, and you literally just fucking flings it out.
I haven't gotten stung by a bee in a good minute.
Me neither. Knock on wood. Fuck that shit. Anyways, then we're gonna wrap this up for tonight. Our first episode live video in the
Yeah,
books.
dude.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Fucking love you guys.
Peace.
Be out with another episode soon. Have a good night, yo. Peace.
Cool. And